Hey everybody, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I will be working on Project Life November 2021, and I apologize if the camera quality doesn't seem the best. It feels like it was a little off to me, so I apologize that. But I'm still going to show you this process video. It's going to be the start of November, I think week 45, and also the kind of intro page for November using Studio Calico. I loved the November kit from last year, Stories by the Month, Ali Edwards, because it had some red in it and my photos had red in it. I also loved this card that said give thanks for the little pieces in life. So I'm going to go ahead and trim down this great photo of my daughter and I enjoying kettle corn together. I'm going to chop it down so that way it will fit into the box. And I just love it. I made it really close up and I was able to use a journaling card. And then I can go ahead and place it on the box. But before I decided to place it, I'm going to go ahead and round the corners similar to what the box is right there. Felt like the rounded corners kind of gave it a softer feel, which I wanted. Down on November Delights, I wrote out 2 little stories, and one of them was about my kids having the best time smashing the pumpkins, especially my daughter who wants nothing to do with pumpkins or guts especially, but smashing them and seeing the inside of the guts and that she knew that the birds or the squirrels could have them. She was all on board for that. That was totally okay. For that big 4x6 card, Loving November, I talked about our current family show, which was Maya and the Three on Netflix. Such an incredible show. I also mentioned how my daughter took care of my hair and blow dried my hair and brushed it one night that week, which was really special. Also talked about the goofy photo with my son coming up to me at the end of school with fingers full of tape. So he had tape nails. You know, it's never a dull moment with a teenager. And then this little flap I'm making with paper discusses the weekend and how I took the kids to the park and then I got them their favorite deli food from Safeway, which makes them so happy, and I got them ice cream. So it made for a really good afternoon. I decided to, like I said, make my own flap, and then I cut a portion of the tab. That way it could flip open and I could put a sticker on it that says good stuff and include my son's photo and also the little bit of journaling that I had written up. But when I measured the paper, I did not make a full 3x4 to cover the back of my son's photo. I think that's what I was missing. So I fixed that, and now I can go ahead and stamp a little rainbow because it matches one of the journaling cards and also remembering. I also discussed how on Saturday my son had a soccer game with some of the parents from the soccer team. Not me. I decided not to participate. I was dealing with grumpy little sister. So, but that card was mainly just discussing the weekend. And I thought I was going to use this little sticker Better Together on the tree photo, but decided, no, I'm going to put a sticker on the collage of my kids smashing the pumpkins. Love this moment. I really love adding word phrases and chipboard to the middle of collages like that, just to give a more cohesive feel. So I punched the holes in my page protectors and one of them didn't work. I think it was too small. So I punched it, fixed it, and now I can bring everything back and show you how it looks. Really quick, really simple page, especially since I did a lot of work digitally printing out all of my journaling. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is my cover. I wanted to, or not cover, but intro page. So I use Studio Calico since I subscribed to their kits last year. And again, I am going to go ahead and rustle some photos so that way they can fit into the journaling cards. I have this hilarious photo of the kids and I cuddling on Thanksgiving morning, and I absolutely loved it. It was much better than the one where my son decided to bite me or something. He was like, it's a love bite, Mom. No, sweetie. No, we don't do that. We're not toddlers anymore. Don't do that. But I got this really great one of us watching the parade, so I'm going to use that one inside of a star patterned card. And then the gratitude one, I'm going to go ahead and chop that down so that way it can fit. And I also got a new stamp set from Studio Calico that I want to use. So I trimmed it down just a smidge more so I could fit the stamped phrase, my heart. And then I'll add the little dash burst I don't know, what would you call them? You'll see them in a second, but I wanted to add those. So I took the photo of the kids and I and placed it down on the bottom pocket, and then I'll have a chipboard that says grateful for the small things, and then around here is for the rainy feet selfie. So I adhered down the photo of my kids playing kickball together. I think the correct term is two-touch. It's like you have to kick it to the wall within 2 touches, and you just go back and forth. It's this epic game that the kids play, all the kids play. So I stamped my heart, and then I thought about being brave and stamping this month onto the 4x6. I tried it and I didn't like it. It kind of smudged, but I just didn't like it. So I grabbed some paper and I stamped it on the paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out and then just add it on top of the stamped piece. I don't know. I'm not one to really stamp on photos. I don't know why. VersaFine is the correct ink, but I just didn't like it. And this is where the camera kind of looked a little fuzzy or hazy. So I apologize for that, but I still wanted to show you these pages because I love how they turned out, and I'm excited to start documenting November in my 2021 album. So I just stamped a little 11 to signal the month that it was November, and then I'm stamping these little dashes that I was telling you about. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on the album, and that's it, you guys. I now have the start of November, and I am so excited. I hope you have enjoyed seeing these come together. I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. All right, have a great day. Bye.